Hello, babies. How are you today? I am miserable. Oh my goodness. All right, I have to do a uh, show early today because I'm trying to get my store together. And I got it all painted yesterday, and I came home and I was just in such a massive amount of pain. So I'm down on my bedtime tincture that I make. Um, I think I have like 1 or 2 doses left, so I need to get my ass in gear. So I am going to be showing you what I do to make that. What I do to how I process the tincture into nighttime. I also, coming up, um, I have been requested to make lotion, which I've been looking forward to doing. Hey, Daniel. Um, and so I'm going to get it together for the lotion. I desperately need it. I painted yesterday. My body is just killing me. Um, it did come out pretty good though. So I have to get this nighttime tincture going. It's my bedtime tincture. I'm not going to be revealing the ingredients. I'm going to hint at them and kind of let you understand what you could be putting in, but I don't want to give you my, hey, how you doing, honey? Hey, Christy. But of course, I'm not giving you my recipe because I'm hoping to launch it into a brand. But at least I can show you what's going on with that. So my body is in such terrible pain from yesterday. So I'm gonna do the nighttime tincture, and then there's a few things that I've gotten for the store that I have at the house right now that would be good to show you what it is and how much it will be and that kind of stuff. So of course I'm gonna have a hit because my body is killing me. I made some oil slash tincture. It's so dark. You can't, it's so amber, but it looks black when you see. It just looks black, but it's not. When it's thin, it's super duper yellow. I am going to take a piece out. Now, I had some bubble hash that I made the other day. I didn't make it on purpose. It's just the result of making, when you make oil, you gather, you go through 2 filtrations, and the second filtration leaves the trichomes behind, which is called bubble hash. Can you see that? See how pretty it is? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little oil that I'm going to be putting on my bong there, and I'm going to mix it on to the bubble hash. See? Hi, Miranda. Hey, Patricia. Hey. Who else is there? Oh, hey, Jeanette. How you doing, honey? Hey. Okay, I'm doing my nighttime tincture. I'm just getting ready to do my dab, which is falling off on me because I put bubble hash on it, so now it's not sticky. Let me grab it again. There we go. The pretty. Okay, so I want to clean this. I'm going to post the pictures of the store. I meant to post them before, and I just didn't. Again, I'm like, the pain is horrible. So, hey, Marianne, how are you doing? Your brother's back with me. All right, so we're gonna do a hit, and then I'm gonna go over there and get this crap going because it's a little bit of it's not processed so much, but okay. Cheers. Last night my body was so bad, it was just so insane, I can't even tell you. Today it's much better, thank God. Thank God for the fact that I know how to make this bedtime tincture. Let me just tell you. Because I didn't take any muscle relaxers or anything before bed. I told you guys, I take a morning time dose, early evening, dinner time, and then I don't take anything after that. Like, after that, I'm dry. I don't, like, the only thing I do is smoke, and I take my bedtime tincture. I take that. I'm asleep in around 15 minutes. I stay sleeping, very, very relaxed, sleeping for the entire night so that I can get up and walk the next day. Hello. Hello. Love it. All right, so I'm going to move you guys over to my cooking area. I always start here because I feel bad that if I'm going to pull you to the other side, that I would be doing it all the way over there and I can't see you, so it's easier for me to just switch you guys. All right, here we go. If you're smart, you'll be able to figure it out. All right. Can we see there? I know you can see. Let's move this more over. All right. There we go. And that looks good. All right, can't really see me, but let's move it a little bit over. There we go. All right, that's good. All right, so these are my ingredients. Okay, my dog wants to sing, and it sounds like he may be getting the others involved, but I'm hoping that he won't. Zelo! Damn. Once they start to sing, I like almost can't stop them. Okay, that's good. Very nice. Good job. Good job. Good job. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to use a crock pot. I have decided to go with a different method. Usually I would take the jars and put the ingredients into the jar, and then I would take the jar and put it into boiling water. Or, you know, like, no, you already did a good job. And then leave it in the water for so many hours. So I'm not doing that because, yeah, terrible pain, terrible pain, terrible pain. Sorry, it's like sometimes it's really hard for me to read because of the brain tumor. Like I have to like go over your comment like 15 times, so it's hard sometimes. Okay, so I have my tincture, okay, that I've already made. This is when you are taking your tincture that just has cannabis in it, and then you add other components, okay? Share, share, share. Thank you, honey. Yes, share, subscribe, follow, whatever it is. And you look at me today, uh, like I can't even. I probably still have paint in my hair. I may have still have paint on me. I'm like, I'm just tired, and I gotta go Home Depot later. And anyway, okay. So this is my tincture. It's my Chem Dog that I've already made. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to infuse it with a couple ingredients, nighttime ingredients. And so here's the thing. I'm not going to give you my recipe, okay? But do some thought, okay? What are some natural, holistic ingredients that could go into your body that help you sleep, okay? So it's all natural, all herbal, so you're staying on the same line, still got to buy products for it, okay? I do get one that is normally liquid, and I could, stop, I'm going to close the door, hang on. All right, that's enough. All right, move it, move. You just sounding alarms for no reason. No. See, everybody's out walking their dogs, and so they need to like yell at them, and this is why I don't do shit in the afternoon. No! Petey! Petey! You know what? Who wants a biscuit? Who wants a biscuit? I know people want biscuits, so this is what I'm going to shut you up. Here we go. Biscuit. Here you go. Biscuit. All right. Over there, buddy. Here you go. Hey, over here, buddy. Here you go. Here. I have one dog that's blind. Okay, so now these are my ingredients. So I use 3 different ingredients. One is I use I get in tea bags, and one normally it comes liquid, and I couldn't find the liquid one, and I needed it like almost yesterday. So I had to buy it in gummies, so I'm hoping that this will work out. It should work out just fine. So I have done all the measurements for what I need. Again, this is like almost a terrible video because I'm showing you kind of what I'm using without telling you what I'm using. But what you would do is, this is how at home, okay? You would take this tincture, take this bottle and say, okay, this is 32 ounces, okay? Now, and then you would ask your phone or the internet how many grams or how many milligrams, how many mLs are in 32 ounces. Then you would decide on what your herbal medicine is. You would then say, okay, I need this many doses of whatever it is. So say you're using B12. Okay, so you want one gummy of B12 per say it wouldn't be per day because, well, it could be per day. Let's say per day. Okay, you want 5 ml of, and this is guessing work. I'm just trying to give you the math right. So you say I'm going to have 1 ml of tincture, and I want in there 5 ml of B12. So then you would do the math on how many mLs you would need of the B12. Because I'm going to do that in my daytime. I'm going to, that actually I'm giving you the recipe, I'm giving you the part of the recipe really. For my daytime, I'm going to put in B12. So I would be figuring, I'm kind of still doing the math on that because I've done the math on my sleep time. So that's what you would do. You would find what was good for you in the evening. This is the thing about it. My sleep time, even though I know it works and it works on many people, I want to put it on the shelves. I really want to share it, but I want to share it big time so that everybody has a good idea, like is able to have it, period. But for you at home, you would decide how many doses. Like, see, when I do my nighttime tincture, I actually do 3 doses of 3 mLs at nighttime. So then my dose is per. So like whatever I want to add to that day, I have to add in 1 ml of whatever the one, like per day, what it is you want in your thing. So if you want a B12 in there, then I would have to say, okay, this gummy times X amount, like whatever it is, whatever, how many ml, oh, I'm using my devices, so I don't even know. All right. But that's really where it comes to. So if you go, let's say you take Ambien to go to sleep, or one nighttime ZQL. Let's say a ZQL, right? Because I wouldn't put that in, but this is the best example I can do. So you would take you would take a box of, say, ZQL and decide how many doses are in here for you, and then and then you would complement it with the same amount of ZQL doses. I would not use ZQL. I would go natural, but that's the only thing that I can like pull out of my head right now that is a good example. Okay? So per dose. And it's what works for you. What works for you in the nighttime. Find out what's natural that you can add in that would work for you. That's what I've done here. So I have to, and I should have been doing this the entire time, but I have to go ahead and add my tea bags. And when I was thinking about doing this, because I don't really have to check on this too much, but if it's in the boiling in the water, I do have to check on it a lot. My body's like just aching. So I really wanted to get this done, and I thought, oh, putting it in a crock pot is just as good. You know what? I liked leaving them in the jars so that, like, I didn't have to waste any on any other material. Like, they would just still be in the jar, but whatever. It is what it is, right? Hi, my love. Yes. Yes, all of those are very good examples. Very good examples. So you would just figure out what your dose is for the night. Now, the tea, I have devised that a little bit different. There are 2 ingredients in my tea that I'm using, and I use probably, say, 1 tea bag per 3 or so servings for what I need to take. So it's less tea bags than doses. I'm pretty sure, because there's a lot of doses in there. So, and you know what? When I am working, when I have them when I leave them in the jars, it looks funny. It looks like I'm overdoing it, but I'm really not. It's less tea bag, way less tea bags than doses. This here lasts me for like, I don't know, like 2, 3, well, no, it's like 4 months. And then when I realized that I could just hang the tea bags over the side like this, I was like, ooh, that works for me. And someone told me the other night to squeeze, Star told me to squeeze the butter with tongs, and I had done that with the tea bags. I knew I did it with something, I just couldn't remember what. So now, this is not going to go on terrifically long. I'm going to put it on for low for 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours. Because it's already been cooked. All I'm looking to do is let all my herbs, my herbals settle in. And I'm hoping that the gummies work out. I'm thinking, I've done enough cooking that I know, like I've done the Jolly Ranchers, and Jolly Ranchers, if you don't put the right amount of Jolly Ranchers, they will not get re-solid. Re-solid, that's not the right word. They won't, they won't become hard again if you don't put in the right amount. So I figure if I liquefy the amount that I have here, I should be good. It almost looks like there's no room for the tincture in here, to be honest. And this is the tincture that I made for you guys. I did this. This is the tincture. If you go back in my videos, this is the result of the tincture that I made online. So I'm putting that whole entire batch, and I think I said at the time that that's what I was doing. Although I said I wouldn't do it online because it's my recipe, but you know, at the same time, that's okay. Like, if you figure it out, then that'd be great, because then you would have something in your house that I can't, like, really physically give you so much. All right. All right, so that's all my tea bags. I've got them all in. I'm gonna shake these have been sitting in the dark. All right. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? So beautiful. It's so like liquid gold. Look at that. Oh, it's so gorgeous. When it's so thick, it looks so amber brown, brown, or black. Because the way it looks to me on the camera from here, it looks black. Right. I'm not gonna worry that there's some left in there. It will just go in down, and then that's great because whatever. I don't want to have to put it in something else. Okay. So beautiful. Look at that. Oh. It smells wonderful too. So gorgeous. See, this is why I am so, like, look at that. Look how pretty. Look at it. Look at the color of that. So beautiful. This is why I'm so into this. Like, I love the jewelry that I do. I love the jewelry. I don't really know, I don't have the mechanics of it or the science of it or anything like that. Like this, I see all the I just see so much more than there is to the jewelry that I do, and there's more passion behind this. Oh, look at the colors. So beautiful. Oh my gosh. That is like just grade A right there. There's no leaf in there. There's nothing in there. Like I strained them. Oh, good. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. That is just spectacular. Yes, I made it, and like, I don't know if that's boasting so much. It could be boasting, I guess. That might not even be the right word, boasting. But you should recognize when you do good work. We all do good. We all do good, something good. We all do. We all have something in our world that we do good. We all do. So beautiful. So passionate. Like, this is just passionate because it just is so beautiful. That color is perfect. The consistency is beautiful. Like, that is the perfect consistency. All right, so I'm going to add my gummies. All right. I'm hoping all right, so the tea bags are kind of sitting on the top. I'll bring you up to show you. I'll do it one at a time. Okay, so can we see that? I really should just turn this around like a normal person so that I can make sure I'm showing it to you correctly. Okay, so that's what it looks in. I'm hoping they'll sink in once that liquefies. Looking good. Looking good, looking good, looking good. All right, so let me just show, okay, there we go. It's looking good. And see how they're sitting on top there. So I'm hoping they'll sink once the tincture gets warm. All right, so I am gonna put this on. All right, let's put the power on. Where's the top? There it is. Okay, so I am going to put it on to low for four. Oh, sorry, guys. So sorry. Hi. Sorry. I'm going to be putting this on for 4 hours. Manual. What happened? Manual. Low. Enter. All right. Now I'm going to come in and mix this a few times to make sure that my my gummies are in fact solidifying and doing what I actually want them to do. My back is killing me. All right, I don't need to stand here anymore because my back hurts so bad that I really need to sit. So let me come back over here. I have some things to show you. Let me just get a good setup for you guys. Come here. Oh, I can't even explain to you what is going on in my back. Right. Alrighty. There we go. All right. One more thing. No. No. Stop. Oh, gosh. I'm going to turn my bong back on because the pain is so bad. Stop! Maybe that will. I didn't put my back brace on. Sorry. Look at my hair. Look, I'm just like, oh my God. All right. So I have a few things to show. But I'm gonna put my bong back on because I'm in so much pain that I can't like. I can't even explain to you guys. I just want to stop. I don't even want to talk to you anymore because it's so bad. But if I don't just keep on going with what I'm doing with you guys, then I'm just going to sit by myself and let it hurt. So I really just got to kind of just talk through it. It's so bad. I want to cry. Like I almost feel like the tears are coming up. Hey Elizabeth, hey Joe, hey Joy, hey everybody who's in, all my babies that are in here. Please share and subscribe and all that fun stuff. I say that like so, like whatever. Because it's, you know, if you love it and you can share it on your page because that's the kind of page you have, then that's awesome. But that's not really what happens with cannabis. It's a there's still a stigma attached to it. So people who will watch me won't really post me that often because it's not really something that they can, have on their page and be, like their parents and all sorts of things. They don't want their other parents to see that they, talking, looking at drugs, that these people would think drugs. Thank you so much, Christy. I love you too. I love your name, Christy. I wish I would have named one of my kids Christy, though. It was like my favorite name when I was a kid. It was it was Courtney, Tony, and my middle child is Alex, but, and it's Alexandria, but my ex picked that one out, but Christy was definitely one of my like all-time favorite names. It's my top 3 names of like I love that. I wish my name was that. And Stephanie. I also wish my name was Stephanie. It was like my favorite names. All right. Is my bong ready? Oh my goodness. I get a lot of views, but I get many, 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 many less. That's right, because you know what? My last name is, will be Christie. So it's Lisa Christie, which winds up to be, that's just strange, that winds up to be that. So I don't have it because I can't, you can only change your name on Facebook, like whatever, and I was going back and forth and was trying to fix things and I didn't know what I did, and before I know it, like I can't change mine to put Christy back on there, so it's just Lisa Ann. But that's right. So yeah, I love that name, Christy. Love it. Love it. All right, cheers people again because I'm in so much pain. I think I'm good. I'm gonna have a cigarette too. Okay, so one of the things I want to show you today are some things that are going into my store. If you want this item, if you want any of the items that I show, send me a message. I don't think there's any better way to do it. Like here, you could put a comment in here, but it doesn't come back to me the same way like a message does. So, like put in your message, like the first thing that you want to put in your message is put in capital letters sold. And then tell me what piece that you want and we can get that to you. All right, so this is the first piece I'm going to show you. I don't have like craziness to show you. But okay, so now in my store, I'm going to be having a room where you're going to be able to try out anything that you can smoke pot with, smoke marijuana with, smoke cannabis with. Okay, so in order to figure out whether or not you would like a bong, this is the bong that I have chosen. This is really this is what I'm going to be using as my test model. Okay, So they want, if the person comes in and has a smoke out of this and feels like, oh, this is something that they can work with, then they can decide whether they would like this piece or something like this piece because they're of the same caliber. If you just, I take this piece and put it on top of theirs, same thing. So then you can then decide on your design what you really want. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Janelle. And then you can decide what's appropriate for you. I'm so stupid. I forgot I had one. It's like not helping. Let's see if that's better. There it is. Okay. Hopefully when this stops. Oh, there's a bowl there. That's a little bit better. And then we can put the false lights on. Nah, it's too hot. All right, I'm gonna light a cigarette. Okay, so, oh, that's so, hey, Ireland in the house. I'm Irish, a little bit, because I'm a mutt, you know. So, welcome, Northern Ireland. I used to smoke illegally. Sucks. But I did it because it was the best thing for me. You know, it's slowly becoming legal in the States. Slowly. And people think it's like really like so legal in, people think, like I went to Colorado, and let me explain to you that it wasn't as legal as you think it is. You could only get it in like certain areas if you were a recreational smoker. It was very difficult to get the right dispensary. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I've been there. Oh my God, my days of dealing with a dealer. I feel like that's how I feel. Like my hand goes right to my head about that. And I'm just like, that was just a nightmare. Are they having any considerations? Yeah. Absolutely safer than medication. 100% safer. It takes, you would need to eat 1,500 pounds of marijuana in 15 minutes in order to die. Okay, so this piece I'll be selling for $45 because I'm not trying to rip anybody off. That makes me sick. I go into the store, I see this for $75. I'm like, what the hell? All right, so if this is something that you want, you can message me and say sold, and we'll get that to you. It's just, we'll call it the starter bong because that's what it is. It's a starter bong. It's big, and I'm going to have ones that are more little, but we'll call this the starter bong. So you'll put in sold starter bong in your message, private message to me, and it's $45. Hey, Bill. Yeah, definitely. All right, so here's something else. Now, this you see on my bong all the time, but I'm gonna show you. You're not gonna open for me, seriously? There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is what's called an email. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, and what it does is, because you see me using it all the time, it heats up your nail, it heats up your plate that you're going to put your marijuana onto, your concentrate, dabbable marijuana onto, and it has a box that regulates the temperature for you. So it comes with, you see, it comes with the carb cap, which is this, but this one's titanium. Oh, that's what's in there. Okay. With this mine has a titanium nail, but this one has a quartz nail to go on top of it because I'm starting to hear that it's healthier. Now, this one item is very, very, very expensive in general. Even at my wholesale price, it's so expensive. So it comes with a quartz tray nail part, and then it goes onto this part here. So this glass part is this part here, this top piece. And then this bottom here is actually interchangeable. You can take it, screw it off, and then turn it around and put it in a different direction. So it's capable to go on to several different bongs, rigs, however you say it. Andrea, do they do anything give you energy? Yeah, yeah, yes, there is marijuana. Okay, the question is, does marijuana essentially have anything to do, can give energy? And yes, there are strains that are called sativa, and those, so it will be something like Granddaddy Purple, let's say. No, let me say no. Green Crack, that Sour Diesel. Sour Diesel is a sativa. It's brand. Anything that sounds like citrus, like a lemon OG or something like that. Citrus names are usually sativas. Anything that sounds like a diesel or fuel, anything with fuel in the title of the strain is usually a sativa, and sativa gives you energy. I don't want to say energy like yeah, like it's motivation. So it's motivation to move you. Yes. So sativa. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. And you can always just look up the brand too. Whatever strain it is, you can just look it up online and find out if it's a sativa or an indica or a hybrid. Ooh, my cat is on there. Okay, so this comes with your box. your cords, your carb cap, your titanium e-nail where this is going to connect into the bong unit that you're going to use, with the quartz plate, and of course a dabber. See, I use the exact same dabber. I got this same kit just with a titanium nail, but I got it like 3 years ago. Good. I'm glad that you're learning from me, Andrea. There's an indica too, so you got sativa, and then you got hybrid, which is like during the day time, like midday, and then for me anyways, I do hybrid during the morning. Like, I am too hyped up, as my brain is way too hyped up to do sativa, because you just kind of go like this. You like, if you're already a person that's doing stuff, like is always wants to do stuff, the sativas makes it 10 times worse. Hey, Kelly. Okay, so this piece, this e-nail is going to be $150. Now, most stores carry it for $250 to $300. Like I said, everything that I sell in my store is going to be more comparable to like eBay. You're not going to be spending the same prices that you would normally spend. I'm not looking for that. What I'm doing is just to more educate people on how to smoke properly. Okay, I want them to be able to smoke correctly, not go through the madness that I went through when I first started smoking. And it really was madness. But this item, I got it 3 years ago. It still works. It's still together. You can actually see, let me pull it over a little bit. You see the cord? Can you see the cord? It's the exact same cord that's in there. So extremely reliable. You guys see me use it all the time. And the thing is that if you don't use this when you use, because this is for dabbing, when you don't use this item, you have to use a torch. So that's not, that is not something that you want to do, is be using it, or it's not what I want to do. I don't want to have to use a torch. And those are the only two ways of heating it. Heating the plates hot enough for the dab to be correctly consumed. When you use one of these, the correct temperature is 710. On the dry one, it's more like, oh, and you have a plate in here. This is where you would put down your tools, would lay on here. Then it won't get all over your shit. And I don't have, when I tell you I have shit all over. I want to do something on cleaning I have to clean all of my implements. So I was going to do a tutorial on cleaning your stuff. Okay, so that is the e-nail. Pretty awesome. Has instructions up there. Let me put this back where it was. Totally, like, I love this. This is so important to me. So important to me. Like, this is the best thing ever. When I was using a torch, I wanted to cry. Like, I just really wanted to cry. So when it comes down to it, so you have the option of buying a torch or buying an e-nail. And if you think about all the butane that you will have to use in a torch for 3 years, because I've had it for 3 years now, it's going to come out to about the same thing. So I just think it's a really good investment. And this is what I will have people smoking from in the store. I will show them how to use a torch properly, but we won't. I almost don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that and just steer people away from it. But unfortunately, this is not a reasonable item. It's not priced reasonably. I'm hoping that in the future I can get a better price the more I buy. But right now they're just not at the greatest price. So, but it's the best money that I have spent in the last 3 years. I've broken everything, and I like batteries. I have tons of things that don't work. This motherfucker works. So I appreciate this. This is my, like, that's how I feel about it, because the torch deal was a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. I didn't know whether to use a big torch or a little torch, and then they don't work as well as you want them to, and then you got to figure out what the heat is by holding your hand over it, and there was like too much involved. So this heats it to the exact amount that it needs to heat without you having to guess about it and worry about it. Like, that was the one thing, is like, if you overcook your oil, you wind up in an issue. So this makes it cook just right. All right, sweetie, have a good day. Pain is the worst thing in the world, let me tell you. It is so bad. Oops, sorry. I'm always dropping y'all. Sorry. Hey, Kelly. Okay, so what else am I gonna have? All right, so we have these. I hate when they don't, like, when they don't send them in a bag that's like, you can reclose it. Okay, so what these are, I've shown these before, is these are filters that you can put in your joint, in the beginning of your joint, so you're not having bud all up in your mouth like the old days. These are filters. There we go, like that. Do I have it right? Oh, there we go. I turned it like 15 times. Hey, Kelly, how are you? So I'm gonna have these. Oh, if you wanted to buy the e-nail, just put in my message, sold e-nail, and we'll get that to you. I'll get that to you. This is my business, and I'm the only one doing it. The only one. I painted my room. I'm going to post pictures of my room. It looks so freaking great. I was going to do some other things today, but I just didn't get a chance. All right, so here's something else. In my store, I've decided not to carry anything but hemp wraps, because all the tobacco stores only want to sell tobacco wraps. So, and my daughter can never find them anywhere. So here is the tobacco, the hemp wraps. I am going to open one up to show you what it is. Oh, see, this has a zipper top. See, something simple like that is just so important. Okay, so in here, you have 2 wraps. Okay, this is what they look like. They smell beautiful. They actually taste good. I've tried them, and you can very much tell, like the strawberry, which is this, tastes very like this, almost like a core of the strawberry. It's pretty nice. I like it. Okay, so the wrap comes with another wrap that you can use to help you roll it. And it also has a straw in the middle so they don't get crushed. And then you can use this also if you're trying to actually pack it down. Like, you can put your filter here and roll it with nothing in it. And then you can hold like this. Let me just do it for you. There we go. All right, so it's more like a cone. You see that? You would put your filter in here, and then you close this all up, and then you would take your grinded marijuana and put it in the top and pack it down, and then seal it up, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna be doing that. It's only hemp wraps. This one has on it. These will go to my daughter because I opened it. I have to, I did just show you exactly how to use it. But my skill on closing them is not perfected. And I don't know how, like, I do know how to do it, but I want to make sure, make sure that I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to have my daughter give me a lesson to make sure that I am 100% knowing what I'm doing here. And they were inside each other, but I can't get it to go that way again. And make sure I'm doing everything correctly. And then when you come to the store, so you'll learn how to use the bong, you'll learn how to use the e-nail, you'll learn how to use roll with a filter and a hemp wrap. Where is my, hang on one second. Okay, so here's something pretty awesome. Okay, so here are the items. Just up so you can see it. Oh, yeah. Can we see that? No, you can't. Really? Okay, wait. Here we go. There we go. Alrighty. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so in this set, we have a roller, which is so awesome. A roller. Now, in this roller is large enough that I can put the hemp wrap actually in there. So I'll probably be using, I think it's around the same size. Yep. So I could just use it in there. And then you can, what you do is you put your weed in here, and then you close it over, and you twist it around a little bit to make sure that the weed is in place. And then you insert the paper here, and then all you do is turn the little, I can't do it the way I want to do it, but you just turn them, and the paper will go down and seal up. Man, I don't even think I have any grinded weed that I could do that right now, because that's what I wanted to do. Anyways. All right, so here's raw papers. So this is an awesome item. Like, this is just, I used to have one, and I used it for like 10 years, man. It was the best thing ever. Best thing ever, and it's so, it's weird. It's funny. but it's like the best item ever. And then there's raw papers. These are the classics. These are hemp, which is really what I want to carry. And now that I have that in my hands, I think my other ones are hemp because I have a box here. Let me see. They might not be. No, they're the original. Oh, no, they're original hemp. Original hemp. And these are this right here. So I am really only looking to do hemp in my store. I don't want, I'm going to do the nicotine e-liquid to your liking and what you need to your whatever you need. But beyond that, it's all going to be more natural. Like I don't want to have the tobacco stuff in there at all. Okay, so in this kit, you get the roller, which is, I can't tell you how good this is. All right, I will do this. Okay, I will do a, like, how to work this. I just don't know where I have weed right now that's, like, ready to go. Everything's either in the freezer or not ready yet to be grinded, I think. All right, anyway, I'll figure it out. All right, so it comes with the roller, wooden, gorgeous, love it, that's a fucking item. And then you get 2 different types of wraps, so you can decide on which ones you like better. And then it comes with 2 different kinds of tips. One is, I'll show you the difference. One is thicker than the other, so you can decide on which one is better for you. Comes with a lighter. This here is a clipper. Okay, here's something awesome, people. Okay. Oh my God, I have gotten this lighter like this, and my daughter and I had tried to figure out what it is. On the side, it says clipper. I don't know if you can see. There it is, clipper. You see that? Clipper. And so I'm like, what the hell is a clipper? What the hell does that mean, right? So actually, what it means is that, remember I just said to you about the wraps had that little piece, the tube that pushed it, the weed down? Well, this has that. So you take this out. This is like, took me forever to figure out. Forever. So you take out, you just put your fingers on the front of the turn. You pull it up, and it has a clipper, what they call it. And this you pack your weed with in when you make, if you're just like rolling it in a cone, that's what this is for. And then you just throw it back in, and it works still. Most awesome thing ever. And then it comes with a little tube, which is just great. So that's what this item has. That's what this is. One will be one of the packages that I'll offer. It is a $20 package, which is just great. Just makes it so simple. So you can order this. Try and show you the items in my hands. How it comes. No, my hand doesn't want to do that because my everything hurts. So trying to show you something is not going to work the same way I would want it to work. All right. All right, so it's all those items plus the roller. So awesome. I don't know if it's, I don't know. I don't know, Andrea. For me, it doesn't matter whether what I post for the most part because freedom of something, internet something, I don't know what. All right. Love, love. All right, so that set is awesome. That's like the best set ever. Just best thing ever. When I use something that I absolutely love, like I really do love the roller. The roller for me is by far like the best thing. Like I would just spend $20 on the roller if that's what, you know, like it was. I would just get that, and that's what it was in the store. I would just get it because that's how much I love it. Like, I know. But at the same time, I'm not going to sell it like that. Let me see. Okay, so I've got cones. If you want that set, if you want the raw set, just put sold roller, sold roller. And I'll put one of these in it too. I'll put a cone in there. Okay, so these are the cones. Okay, so you open the top just like this. And there is 4 cones in there. Okay, and each, well, it looked like there was 4. Is there 3 or 4? It's a 6-pack. Oh, it's a 6-pack. They're in there together. Doesn't look like a 6-pack. Oh, it is. It is. It is. It is. Hang. Yep, it is. Okay. So let me get a better looking one. Okay, so it's a 6-pack, and it has the clipper. Is what that the lighter is. Here's the filter already rolled for you. And then what you do is you hold it by the filter, you grind up your marijuana, and you put it in here, and you just pack it down with this. And then once you get it to about this height, you will stop and then just twist it, and then you have the perfect joint, right? I think this is like the best. This is like the best idea ever. When I saw these, I was like, oh my God. And I wasn't even smoking bud anymore, like flower. I was already into dabbing, and I didn't, so I didn't even smoke flower anymore or joints or anything. And when I saw these for the first time, I was like, I have to have one. I need to smoke a joint like that with a filter, and it's not getting in my mouth. I want to know. I gotta try that. All right, so this will come with that set too. Because this is, it just, they go together. Back in there. On its own, I think it's $3. But that's like, to me, it's an awesome thing to have. All right, let me see if I have anything else in there. I don't remember if I had anything else that was, I think everything else is at the store. What else did I open up yesterday? I had opened up the bong. Oh, and the e-nail. That's right. That's right. We went over the e-nail and that package and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I also think I'm going to, you know how I endorsed Daily High Club? I am thinking about doing a box also that is catered to your specific needs. I love their box. Their box, I mean, I anticipate it every month. I love their box. Don't get me wrong. But I'm a vape person, so a lot of times their box is not geared towards that. But I still love it. I still absolutely love it. So, but I figured why not come up with my own box where you can decide what you actually want during that month. That it's either geared towards you vaping, towards you using papers, towards you using blunt papers, whatever it is that's your thing, that you'll get that stuff only. That will be what, and then all the advertisement bullcrap on the top of it. And then there will be some type of special one, like they always, all of the companies do a, like they put one specific thing that almost everyone gets the same thing. It'll be something that will, I think what I want to do with that is diversify it. And if you're a vape person, then it's something towards vape. If you're a bud person, then it's something towards bud. Like it's got to be in that direction. So I think I'm going to do like 2 different ones. So that's it. That's all I got for today. What time is it? Oh, it's beautiful. For me, it's 10 to 5, which is great. I'm so exhausted. And I'm not going to be able to do tonight because I'm just feeling like pain. So I'm going to do another bong hit because I must. If you want the hemp wraps, just put sold hemp or any of the raw hemp wraps. You can put sold raw and I'll connect you. I'll get to you. Because I have so many messages that I really have to like look through. Where did my, yeah, there it is. I actually need to make some more, not this second though, because I have enough concentrate in here. But I usually don't allow myself to only have this much. All right, my babies. All right, my babies. Thank you so much for hanging with me. Cheers. I'm getting a new bong. I can't wait. Alrighty. So nice. Yummy. All right, babies. I'm sorry if I wasn't on later than that. I might pop back on later when I'm draining the tincture, because it'll be about 4 hours. So I may pop back on during that time. All right. So, see ya. Peace. Peace.
Hello, babies. How are you today?